Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well out there and being safe. My name is Jerry V, and I am going to be doing a Mod Podge fun with Mod Podge today for you guys for my adult reading craft for summer series. This is going to be using our imagine your own story templates. So we have some cool designs here that I printed off using inkjet printer. I also want to give a special shout out to Special Collections because they gave me some awesome um, older photos of the east side here. So we got some other ones here that we're going to be able to potentially use. So today, Mod Podge fun, right? Not hard. What we're going to use is this is called Mod Podge. So it's a product that I bought off of Amazon. It is a photo transfer medium, and this allows you to transfer the image. It'll transfer the image right back to your. I'm going to use wood today, but you could use different kinds of medium. I find wood works the best because it actually sinks into the material. So to get this started, I have some wood scraps from the failed last experiment with the recipe boxes. So instead of throwing them away, I kept a couple of the scraps, and we're going to utilize those today. So I'm going to be moving over, and you're going to be seeing, instead of my face, my hands, and we're going to be showing you how to make this cool Mod Podge photo transfer. So give me a quick second, and I'll move over. All right, I'm back. Here we go. So today, your best friend. This is one of the pieces that I used. This happened to be the roof of the piece that I didn't use. I have this really cool image that I'm going to be using for Imagine Your Own Story. One of the tools you're going to be needing is going to be either an X-Acto knife, which I have here, or a pair of scissors, some water, and a dry rag. Because once we let this Mod Podge dry, we need to remove this piece of paper from our image, and water is the best way to do that. So here we go. You guys ready? So we find our image that we're going to use. We're going to take our side image here, and we're going to cut it out. I'm cutting it out on a piece of newspaper here to preserve the tops of my tables. For my younger users out there, don't forget to not scratch your mom and dad's table. They will be very upset at you. Everybody else, please be careful when you are using your X-Acto knife. Please keep your fingers and hands away from the X-Acto knife. It will cut you, guaranteed. We're going to take away that image that we have here, removing just the piece that we have to be transferred. Okay. We take our sweet Mod Podge here, and we just lay on a nice little rows here, zigzag a little bit across so that way you get a little even coverage. Okay, we're going to use our finger here. You can use a brush, but I figure your finger works just as good as a brush, and we're going to even this out. Okay, we're just going to spread this out evenly across our image. What this is doing is this is picking up the colors in the image to be transferred reverse. So if you don't want this image will be reversed because of the way that it's coming out. So if you get a chance to print your image out reverse, you'll be able to see the image as it is when you non-reverse side like this one will be. So there's our Mod Podge, right? We're going to take this image here, and we're going to lay it on our piece of wood. Okay. Now, I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, but what we want to do first is take either something round. People have used rollers. I use just a piece of flat wood here, and I'm going to see if I can get all those little air bubbles out of there. We want that image to lay as flat as we can, okay? if you feel like your image moves around or slides around on you a little bit, you're able to move it right now. But once you set it up, set it and forget it, okay? This needs to set for about 45 minutes for it to be done. So we're going to leave that and come back to it in about 45 minutes. Luckily for you all, we don't have to wait 45 minutes. I've already done a couple of these ones for you. So we'll be able to just take our water here. Take our water. And we're going to take one of these images, okay? And we're going to see what we have here. Get your rag wet a little bit, and we're just going to start gently pulling off some of that paper. So your paper will come off. And it'll just roll off, okay? Revealing your image. When you do this, please don't press too hard. If you press too hard, you will remove it. If you don't leave it setting too long, it will. So on this one, I didn't let it set forever. This one only got to set for about 20 minutes, okay? So if you put a lot of pressure on it, it will remove your image. So if you're light and gentle with it, we should be able to salvage this one still. And we're just taking off, don't forget, we're just taking off the first layer of paper, okay? So make sure you set it for an hour. You don't use very much pressure because we're just trying to take off a little piece of paper, okay? Just some thin paper. And now we have our images transferred. Okay. With these, I've made some other ones for you, for examples. Okay, these are all this was just a piece of paper off the inkjet printer with the Mod Podge. These ones come from Special Collections. Thank you, Special Collections. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome up there. Okay. You'll notice that I got these a little bit shinier than the original. The way I was able to do that, folks, was I took some spray enamel, so I sprayed it with some spray shellac, and it made it some shiny shellac. And that shellac keeps the image from peeling off, and it also sets the image on there so that it's shiny and a little bit water resistant. Okay, at that point in time, it'll be a little bit water resistant. I'm not waterproof, so don't leave your drinks on there for too long. You'll get a watering. So I hope everybody has a good time out there. You guys find your favorite photos, make some copies of them. So you guys find your favorite photos, make some copies of them, and use the Mod Podge medium transfer to make some really cool gifts for your family, for yourself. Just depends on what you're trying to do. So thank you again for tuning in with me today. My name is Jerry V. I'm at the Lucero Library, and this was the Summer Craft Series presented through PCCLD. Don't forget to imagine your own story and check out some other cool and exciting events. So thank you very much. Catch you guys later. Bye.